You're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Adebisi. I'm a professional film editor and this is my CapCut smartphone video editing course. CapCut smartphone video editing course. I am going to teach you how to become a professional video editor utilizing only your smartphone. You know, gone are those days when you have to worry about expensive gears, expensive camera, expensive video editing softwares. Thank God for the age of technology. You can do a whole lot of things. You can edit a whole lot of video, a whole lot of content. Whatever video content that you are into, you can edit them right on your smartphone. Either you are a beginner or you know a bit of smartphone video editing before, you definitely gain something in this course. And if you are also an absolute beginner, you don't know anything about video editing, you don't know anything about anything before, this course is going to take you from that your beginner level to a professional level. In this video, I'm going to be focusing on CapCut. CapCut is a very fantastic application that you can use to edit your videos. It's available on Play Store and also available on App Store. So if you don't already have it, before you even start this course at all, you should make sure that you go and download this application. Now, if this is your first time on this channel, I want you to smash that like button, click the subscribe button, also click on the notification bell and comment I subscribe. Make sure you comment I subscribe, and I'll personally welcome you into this family. So without further ado, let's just dive into it. Alright, so yeah, welcome to CapCut interface. So in this section, I'll be showing you the interface of CapCut so that you get a little bit familiar with this amazing application. Now, once you open CapCut, this is pretty much what you are going to see. You don't have to worry yourself about anything. I just want to show you the interface for now. We'll still go into details, you understand every button. So for now, just watch and enjoy and pay attention. So when I click on the new project, let me just bring in this video where I'm playing ping pong. Just don't worry, you don't have to worry about this for now. Now, this is the interface of CapCut. Now, at the extreme top of the application, you can see 1080p, you can see exports. Don't worry, we'll still get to that. Now, after the export section, you can see a big screen. This is the monitor screen. This is where you are going to be seeing what you are editing. You can see as I'm scrolling now, I'm seeing my video. Now, under the monitor screen, you can see a button. This is just for you to, in case you want to maximize the screen, you want to use the full screen, maybe probably so that you can see it very well. And you can click this button to take it back to the normal screen. And if you look towards the right, you see a play button just below the monitor. That is your button. That is what you'll be using to play your video and pause it. You play and pause, you can drag anyhow, and then towards the right side you see undo and redo button. We'll still get into that. Now, one of the most important part of video editing is the timeline. Yes, and that takes us to this timeline that you can see. You can see it's showing the seconds above. So this section of the CapCut application is for the timeline. You can see, so this is going to be your timeline. This is where you are going to be doing everything that you want to do. This is where you'll be editing and be making changes to your footages, and this is where you probably turn your raw footage into a masterpiece. So that's the timeline. Now, if you look at the extreme lower part of the application, you can see some button. This is where the magic happens. This is where you are going to do a lot of things, a lot of changes, do whatever you want, anything you can imagine. This is where you are going to be making it happen. So below you can see, if you check, you see edit, audio, text, overlay, effects. These are all the things that you can do on your timeline. Whatever you press here, whatever you do at this lower part is going to automatically affect whatever clip that is on your timeline. So and one thing you need to understand is whatever you have on your timeline will depends on the buttons that we show here. So for you to better understand that, let me add an audio file. You don't have to worry about how I'm doing this. I'm still going to show you. This is just for understanding of the interface. So let me just add this audio. Let me add a sticker too let me go to sticker. Let me just add this sticker here. Okay, let me also add the text. Like I said, you don't have to worry about how I'm doing all of those things. Don't worry, you still get it. This is just, this section is about the interface, just for you to understand the interface. So remember I said that whatever you do at this lower part of the application is going to affect whatever you click on your timeline. And then also one way to understand it is whatever you click on your timeline will determine the buttons that will affect, that will show at this lower part. Whatever you click on your timeline will determine the buttons that will show at this lower part. So that was why I added the sticker and the audio. Now if I click on this footage, this is my clip, I click on it, you can see I have a whole bunch of new buttons that appeared. Can see split, speed, animation, style, delete, enhance. All these buttons that you are seeing, these are everything that I can use to make changes to my footage that is on my timeline. Now if I click on audio, you can see I have some set of new things. You see video, I have split, speed, animation, style. Audio, I have split, fade, volume, audio effect, and every other thing. If I should go to sticker also, if I should go to my stickers, I click on stickers, you can see I have a whole bunch of other things. You see tracking, layers, mirror, animation. If I click on text too, you can see I have split, style, text to speech, animation. I see them. So whatever you click on this your timeline will determine the buttons that will appear at this lower part. And always remember that whatever button that appears at this lower part, those are things that you can use to make changes to whatever you are working on your timeline. I click my footage and then it shows some things I can do. I click on my audio, it shows some things I can do. If I click on my stickers, it shows some things that I can do to the sticker too. So this is pretty much the interface of CapCut. This is where we are going to be doing the magic, and then as we go on, you understand everything that you need to know about this interface and you get used to it. So thank you for watching and see you in my next section. So the first thing you have to do is to create a new project. So what you do is you click on new project. You have to select at least one video before you can create a project. Although you can select more than one, you can select as many videos as possible. It's going to add everything to your timeline, but for the sake of this class, I'm just going to select one. So then you click on add and boom, this is your project is already on your timeline. So if you play it now, you'll be able to see your project. So that is how to create a new project on CapCut. Thank you. See you in the next section. Let me quickly show you how to import video clips and audio files to your project. So I'm just going to use the project that we created previously. You can, once you open CapCut, you can either open your recent project or you can start a new project. But because we already created a new project in the last section, so I'm just going to go ahead and open that project. So this is the project now. Now for me to import other footages or audio clips now, if you want to import footages to your timeline, you have to click this plus button here. You click on this plus button, then it's going to open your file. So let me just add this table tennis training video so that you can see the difference. And then remember, you can add as many as possible. You can add as many as possible. For the sake of this tutorial, just to make it beginner friendly, I'm just going to add just one more. So then I click on add and see it's added it to my timeline. Oh, this is it. This is the new video I added, and this is the one that I imported when I created the project. So Those are the two footages. Now to add audio, you can just click on this add audio, and you can click on sound. Click on sound. You can either add from CapCut library, but I'll just go into my file. To go into your file, you click on this file here, then click on device, and then allow it to load. These are songs, these are sound effects from my phone. So I can just click here and I can search for anyone that I want to use, and I can play them from here. But because of YouTube copyright issue, I'm not just going to play. But if you click on any of this song, is going to play, and then to add them, you can just use the plus button to add it. You can see, okay, let me actually add a song that I can play. So I can just go to sound here, click on this device, click on this, and you can add. So if I should play it now, you can see. So that is how you can add footages to your timeline, and that's how you can add video and audio to your timeline. Thank you. See you in the next section. In this section, I want to talk more about understanding the timeline. I already talked briefly about it while we were discussing about the interface, but then because the timeline is where you are going to be using on daily basis every time, you cannot do anything on CapCut without your timeline. So I'm just going to explain more about it. So let me open our previous project, the project that we created from the last section. So this is it. Now let me delete this audio. Let me delete this. Now, understanding the timeline, once you, let me delete this footage also. If you want to delete a footage, you can just click on this footage. You can just, okay, let me bring back, let me click on undo. I undo, I bring it back. Remember, you can redo, you can undo with these two buttons here. So to delete, I just click on this, and if you remember from our interface class, whenever you click on the timeline, if you check all these buttons below, you can do all of this to whatever you click on your timeline. So as I click on this footage now, you can see delete below. I'll just click delete and the clip is gone. So from here now, understanding the interface now, this is the timeline. If you want to add music, you can click out of, like this. Now I'm clicking on the footage, you can see it's selecting it even at the monitor screen. If you click on any of this black area, it's going to click out of it, and just you'll be on the neutral level on the timeline. So to add audio now, if I just come here, you click on audio, let's go to sound. Let me go to my file, device, and let me just add this song. You click on this plus to add it. Now that is adding music to the timeline. Now if I want to add sticker to my timeline now, I'll just scroll down, I'll click on the neutral ground. Remember, you can just click any black area here just to be on the neutral timeline. So just to be neutral on your timeline. So I'll just click on stickers, and let me just select this one as a sticker. So I just added sticker. Now let me add text again. Remember, when I clicked on stickers, I was able to add stickers. But if you look at below, you see that there's no way you can add text or add audio. That's why you have to click out. So I'll just click any black area. Just click this black area, and it will take you to the neutral level of your timeline. So I'm going to add text. Just click on this add text, and let me type hello So this is the text. Now for you to understand the timeline, if you notice something, your music, your audio file is not visible again. That is because I'm working on sticker and I'm working on hello. Whenever you are working on your audio, your sticker, the CapCut application is going to minimize your sticker and your text. Now let's go to audio now. I go to audio, you can see my audio, but you can no longer see the sticker and text. If you look at this upper right corner of the timeline, you see this yellow and this pink line. Those are your sticker and your, but if you try to click on them from here, you won't be able to click on it. You can see you won't be able to click on it. That's because you are working on audio. So to show your sticker and your text again, what you have to do is click on the neutral, or you can, if you see this button, even if you click at the empty space and you can't see all the buttons that are supposed to be here, there's this button here that will take you to the neutral space. So you just click on it. So now you are at the neutral level of your timeline. Then you can look for stickers. You want to work on sticker, you can just go to stickers and click on stickers. You can see your stickers appeared and your audio file disappeared. It's not like it disappeared, just minimize it. So you can click on your text and work on it. You can click on your sticker and work on it. The way it works is if you click on sticker, you'll be able to work on your text and your sticker at the same time, but your audio is going to be minimized. So you can just come down, click on this button, this arrow back button, click on it like this, then you click on audio, then you'll be able to edit your audio. So always remember that whatever you want to work on your timeline, you have to select it before it can appear. You have to select it before it can appear. And also, if you want to add an overlay is like when you put something on top of something. If I had an overlay right now, the video that I'm adding as overlay will be on top of this one that is on my timeline. So this one that is on my timeline is like the one that is below, is like the foundation. So any other overlay that I'm going to be putting on top of it is more or less like they will be piling on top of it. They will be piling on top of it, and this one is going to be under. So let's go to, let me click the empty space, or just click this backspace, and then let me add an overlay. You can see overlay is here, so you just click this overlay. Let's say I want to add another video on top of this my video, so I'll click add overlay. Let me use this table tennis video example and then add. Yeah, before I forget, let me quickly remind you, let me quickly chip in this. So once you click overlay, let's say you want to be able to watch your video before you select it. Let's say you don't know the video that you want to add, so you just want to quickly preview. You just click and hold, you release your finger and it's going to preview it. So you can either add it or press this button to go back. So if you press this button, you go back, you can check other video, click and hold for just a second, and then release your hand and it's going to preview it. So I'm just going to add this one. So I'll just click here and click on add, and you can see that the overlay is now on top of my main video on the timeline. So on your timeline, CapCut timeline is not really that complicated. You can move things around. If you want to move anything around, you just click and hold. So you can click and hold and move this one to this first part. Let's say, okay, now starting from here, this clip is starting from this slow motion instead of it to start from here. So I want the video to start from here, so you can just click on and hold, and you can see as you click and hold, it's showing you, it's giving you the option of moving it around. So you can move this one to specific place you want. You can scroll back and move this one also to the specific place you want. So that's how you can move clips around your timeline. Also, if you have stickers, the same thing goes for stickers. So you can click on it and hold, it will vibrate vroom, a little bit, and you can be able to move it around. You can move it anywhere. Now you can see now there's one hit or miss here. If I say I should carry this one, I should shift it to this side, you can see it's giving me gray line. It's telling me that there's something there already. So that means I cannot put it on this layer. I have to put it on another layer. So instead of trying to drag it here, you can just hold it and drag it down and then bring it to where you want to put it. So the same thing goes for the audio. You can click on audio, you can hold it and take it to wherever space of the timeline that you want. Now let me show you my sticker and text so that you understand this better. So if I should go to stickers now, stickers, you can see I have a whole bunch of stickers here just because I'm compiling and piling up layers upon layers. Look at them, layers upon layers. So when you have something like this, let me zoom out so that you can see very well. So when you have something like this and you just want to move things around, you can see, and you want to move things around, all you have to do is click on whatever you want to move around and then take it where you want to take it. Now for instance, now because I already have this timeline here, because I already have something here, if I click and hold on this and say I want to drop it on this one, you can see once it shows this transparency, it shows that there's a clip there you cannot drop on top of it. So you have to look for a place where there's no clip. You can just either go down, you can drag and go down and drop your clip here. You can see as long as it's showing transparency, it shows that there is something there and you cannot put it there. So that's how to move things around on your timeline. You can move text, you can move audio, you can move, let me show you audio, you can move audio around, you can do anything you want. So just click and hold and then carry it to wherever you want it to be. So that is how the timeline of CapCut works. So once you understand this timeline, you will be able to do anything according to your creativity. So thank you for watching. I believe you now understand the timeline, and see you in my next video. See you in the next section. So in this section, I'll be talking about the basic editing techniques. Remember that video editing in general has to do with you trimming and cutting. You cut away where you don't want from the footage, you leave where you want from the footage. So you cut away the bad part or where you don't want, and you leave the good part or where you want. Let's go into the trimming and splitting of clips. So let me show you how to cut away the part that you don't want and leave the part that you want. So let me click on new project. I'll click on new project and let me add this one. Let me add this clip. Let me just add this clip. So I just click on add, and this is our timeline. Now for me to start working on, now if you look at this footage very well, let me maximize it. This is it. So I just recorded myself that I'm sleeping, then I wake up and stretch myself, and then I carry the bottle water, drink, don't mind my acting, and then I drink and then I walk away. But as you can see, I position my camera before I actually enter the frame. There's no way I'm going to let my audience watch that. It's going to be boring. So we are going to trim and split this this clip now. So let me click on this just to minimize it back. So now on the timeline, you can either play and wait till you get to where you want. So you play and wait to where, okay, I want to start from where I'm completely sleeping. Okay, this is where I want this video to start. So I'll just click on this footage on the timeline, and you can see the first option is split. So I'll just split this. Now I have two footages. This is the good one, and this is the bad one that I don't want. So I'll just simply click on this one that I don't want and just delete it. Now my video is going to start from where I want. You can see, unlike before when it started from this. But after splitting it, I click on this and delete, and now my video is starting from this place. So I just wake up, I'm sitting, drink water, and I drop it. But then I don't want to show the full sequence. I just want to do it like this. Okay, I wake up, then I want to go straight to, I want to split it from here. So I'm going to split it and add splits. You can see split. The reason why I'm adding split is because I want to cut this side away. I want the next shot to be where I'm sitting down instead of showing me sitting down, so that it's going to be far. So I'm sitting down here. So I'm just going to click on this footage again and click on split here. Then I'll delete this middle part. I don't want this part. Delete it. Now the video will start from I'm stretching and I'm sitting down. Don't worry, we'll still talk about transition, but if I should add transition to this, you are going to really like the way it's going to turn out. You can see that, but we are yet to get to transition, so let me just undo that. Don't worry, we'll get there. So now that is it. I click, boom, back here. I carry my table water, I drink. I don't want to show me where I drop it, so I'm just going to split it again, and then I'll go forward to where I'm about to stand up here. Then I'll click on this clip and click on split again. You can see I'm using clip, I'm using split. Then I'll delete this part that I don't want. Now it's going to be I'm drinking water, cut to where I'm standing up, and I walk out of frame. And immediately I walk out of frame, I want to split, I want to cut it. Now instead for me to use split, I can use drag, because this is close to the extreme end. Now imagine if I want to cut something from here. If I say I should drag from here, it's going to take a while. You see, I won't even get the correct precision of where I want to drag. But because this clip is remaining just small, okay, I want it to end just here, I can click on this and just drag this to the timeline. It's just the same thing. It's just the shortcut way of splitting it. You know, if I want to use split, I will just put my timeline where I want to end the video and click. I'll click and then I'll split and then I'll delete this. You know, that is it. But then another shortcut way to do is that I'll put my timeline where I want to end the footage, click it. Since it's just small, I'll just drag this and trim it, so like that. So now I have my full sequence where I'm sleeping, then I wake up, carry bottle water, I drink, I drop it, then I walk away. You can see that is a rough cut of this whole sequence. So by that, we just trim and cut away where we don't want from this footage and leave where we want. So that is the first thing. That's the first basic of editing. You have to know how to cut away where you don't want and how to trim a footage. So thank you and see you in the next section. In this section, I'm going to show you how to add transition to your footage, to your clips, to spice it up. You know, let's spice something up. So I'm just going to click on my previous project. I'm just going to open it, and this is the way I'm sleeping. Now, for us to do transition is very, very easy here, unlike professional software like Adobe Premiere Pro, where you have to, for you to even do ordinary this stuff, it's going to be a pain in the ass. But because this is the digital age, so for you to add transition between, you can see this is one clip and this is another clip. Now transition is usually between both clip. Now if I just play it now, you see there's a cut. That's what we call a cut. That's in the cut. Let me maximize this and show you the cut. Boom, that's a cut. Boom, that's a cut. But then let's say I want to add a transition in between this clip. I'll just click on this small white box with one small line in between. You just click on it, and then it's going to open some amazing transition that you can use. You can go to camera, you can go to blur, you can go to basics, you can test out all of this. See, there's no internet connection. You can go to light effects, you can go to glitch, you can go, there are so many transition, more than you can ever need. There are a lot of transitions here that will spice up your video and then make it more interesting. Because if you can see now, you can see that this is just a cut. Let's make it more interesting by adding one transition. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to, you can go ahead and try as many transition as you want so that you can see the exact one that you want. But me, I just want to use this dissolve tool. So I want it to dissolve. I want the previous clip to dissolve into the new clip. So you can see, because I added a transition, the line in between this transition effect has changed. So if you click play now, you can see the dissolve. That's transition. That's, instead of using the normal traditional cuts, I'm using a transition. And then in CapCut, you can click on transition to do how long you want it to enter you can see how long it takes before it's transit to the next clip, or you can make it short. So I like it short, just not too short, like that. And then you click on this arrow button to say you accept, and then you have your transition. Boom. Let me add another transition here also. So this is a transition. Let me use this superimpose. I don't want it to be, you can see that is transition. Now let me add another clip so that it's going to be interesting. Let me add another clip. Let's say let me add a clip of where I'm pressing my system. Okay, let me just add this. Now that we now have another clip. Now let's say as I'm standing up and walking away from here, I just want to transit to where. Now first of all, let me trim this to where I'm just sitting down. Okay, from here. So I'm going to split and delete this part that I don't want, and then it's just going to be ordinary cut. This is just an ordinary cut. And I don't want to show the way I'm taking out all this computer thing. I'm just going to put where I put on my headset, and I'll cut it, I'll split it from here, move forward to where I open my system. Let me show as I'm opening it, and then I'll split, delete that in between parts, and now we have this to my system. I drop asset, it will cut to where I'm opening this system. So I want to put a transition between this clip and this clip. Now I'll just click on this between line, and then let me look for, okay, let me do this right pan. It will pan to the right. Boom. Can you see that is more interesting? Boom. You see, it's already getting lively. Let me add one more to this one. Let me go to camera. Let me go to pullouts. So now you can see there are a lot of interesting transition there. So I can just go like this, boom, to another side, and boom, back again. Wow, that's very cinematic there. Let me give you one more time. So that is how to add transition to your video. You can add as many as possible. Just make sure that you cut. You are going to add it at the end of the first clip and the beginning of the next clip. So thank you for watching and see you in my next section. Thank you. In this section, I'm going to show you how you can make some adjustment to some clips. Let's say you want to do slow motion, or you want to make a clip to be faster. So let me just show you how I'm going to do that. So I will have used our previous project, but I'm just going to create a new project because I want to use something that has action. So I'm going to add this video where I'm playing ping pong. So I add it to the timeline. Now this is the video. Remember, let me first of all trim it. Let me trim it and start from where I'm just playing it like this. So I'm going to click on split and delete. So it's starting from here now. I'm just playing ping pong. You can see. So let's say I want to slow this part. I want to add slow motion. I can just split, because if I did not split, if I add slow motion to this, it's going to affect the entire clip. So I have to make sure that I cut the part that I want to add the slow motion to and click that extra part. So I don't want the slow motion to be on the entire clip. I just want it to be from here. So I'm going to split it from here to here. So I'm going to split it again. I just want to add slow motion to this middle clip. And then let me quickly chip in this. If you want to expand your timeline, you can just double click, you put your two finger and then you swipe to different direction like this. You can see that it's expanding it. But if you want to compress it, you just click with both finger and then pull along the same side. So that's how to expand because you might have works. Sometimes you want to expand, sometimes you want to minimize. Like for me to be able to work on this clip very well, I have to expand it. So I'm just going to click on this middle clip that I want to add slow motion to. So I'll click on it and then I'll just come down to our effect panel and then check, okay, this is speed. So you click on speed. You can click on, let me use the normal. You click on normal and then this is where you are going to add the slow motion. Now this ×1 means this is the regular speed of the video. This is the normal speed of the video. Anything above this ×1 is going to be faster, and anything below this ×1 is going to make it slow. So to make this clip slow now, I'm just going to drag it below this one. As you can see that my clip is getting longer. This is the normal length of the clip. As I'm clicking, it's getting longer. That is showing me how slow the footage is going to be. So I can just go like this and like this. You can see the slow motion. If I want it to be slower, I can take it all the way down to 0.1, but it's going to be too slow. I wouldn't want my video to be too slow like that, but I'm just showing you. You can see how slow it is. I don't want it to be that slow. So you click on the footage, click on speed, normal, and then let me just take it 0.6. 0.6 should be good. So this is 0.6, so it's going to go like this and slow motion, slow motion, slow motion, back to normal. So that is how to add slow motion. Now let's do the same thing to speeding it up. So let's say I want to speed up. After the slow motion, I want it to play a bit, and then I want to cut the part that I want to speed up, because if I apply the speed to all the clip now, it's going to affect everything. I don't want it to affect everything, so I just want it to affect it to this place. So I'll click and I'll split. Then I'll click on the clip that I want to speed up. I'll click on this clip and click on speed. Remember, I'll use normal. Remember, anything above 1 is going to make it fast. So I'll just click on fast. Okay, let's go extreme. Let's go to 5. The clip is going to be super fast. Now look at it. You see, it's too fast. It's too fast. I don't want it to be that too fast. So let me just go to 2 here, and then let's see how it turns out. Like this, you can see this is okay. So that is how to fast. That's how to make a clip fast, and that's how to make it slow. So to better understand this slow motion and speed of a thing, let me use another clip as an example. So I'm just going to click on open new project, then let me look for my footage, and this is the footage I want to use. So I click and then I add, and it's going to load it on my timeline. So this is me just doing this viral thing, you know. So I want to add a slow motion. Okay, let me start from here. I want to start from here. So I click on the clip, split. Let me delete this first part. Then it's starting from here. So I want the slow motion to start when I just look at this side. I want the slow motion to start here. Here. So I'm just going to, oh my god, this is going to be so cool. So I'm going to click on the clip on my timeline and click on split to split it, and then I want the slow motion to end here. Then I'll click on it again and split. So this is the middle, the clip in the middle is the one I want to apply my slow motion to. So once you click on the clip you want to apply it to, remember that anything you click on your timeline, what you can do to it will appear in this button rack below. So you click on speed, then I want to use normal. So you click on normal, and then let me dial it down to 0.4. Now there is something amazing about CapCut here. Now if I should play it like this, you can see it's slow motion, but it's still not really very smooth. It's laggy somehow. Let me dial it down a little bit. You can see, you can see that it's slow motion but it's not smooth. Now there is something magical about CapCut. Let me put it in 0.3. If you look at here, you will see smooth slow-mo. So CapCut is going to use an AI based technique to make the slow motion smoother. So you click on smooth slow-mo and you can see faster process and better quality. For faster process it will be fast, but the quality might not be okay. It will still be okay to the minimum level, but me, I just like going for the better quality. So I'll click on better quality, and then after that you click on this check mark down here and you wait for CapCut to do its thing. So CapCut is going to analyze and apply the motion to your clip. Alright, so I sped it up because I don't want to delay you. Now CapCut has finished doing its magic, so let's play again. So this is me just going here, and then you can see how smooth that slow motion is. And then there's this another, let me delete this and let me add another clip of me just falling down. So this is the clip after I was shot, then I fell. Wow. So let me add slow motion to this part. So from where I'm just coming in, so I'm going to split this and delete this first part so that I can start from here, something like that. So I want my slow motion to end here. Let's see how amazing this is going to be. So you click on split, and then you click on the clip that you want to apply it to, then you click on speed, normal, then you go back. Let me use 0.3, then slow motion, better quality, and click this check mark. I'm going to speed this up again. Alright, so the slow motion is done. So after from here I fall to the ground and then the slow motion, wow, that is very amazing. So that is how you can add slow motion to your clip. It's really very simple, and it just depends on your creativity. Like that, it depends on what you can do. It really depends on you. And if I want to, let me extend this footage back now. Let's say I want to make it fast. So you just click on the footage. Let's say I want to make it fast from here to this place. You click on it and split, and the part that you want to apply the speed to, you click on it and click on speed, then go to normal, and then you can increase it. You can see the clip is becoming shorter. That shows it's going on. But because this is not slow motion, so you don't have to apply any smooth or anything. It's going to make it fast. So you click on check mark, and then you can test your footage. You can see the speed. So that is how to add speed, either slow motion or you want to increase the speed of your footage. Thank you. All right, so you are welcome to this interesting section, and in this section we are going to be talking about enhancing your video. And the first thing I want to do is adding text and titles. Let me open this, our sleeping project, this one. You see, we have a very nice project here. It goes like this: transition to where I'm drinking the water. Remember this, if you are following from the last section, you know how we created this. So from here now I want to enhance this. I want to make it more interesting. You can see it's not really too boring. The transition the cut kind of added something nice to it, but then the transition did a nice job, but then we can see enhance it better. So how do we do that? Now, by adding text and titles. So let me show you how you can add text and titles. So let's say I want to say, I just want to add Monday morning to this one. So I'll click on text below here, text here, and then I'll click on add text, and then I'll type Monday morning. So now this is the text now, Monday morning. Now from the text here, you can drag it to wherever you want. If you want to make it smaller, you can use this button here. If you make a mistake, you can use this button here. It's going to show you to edit it, but it's okay. You can delete it. I just deleted it, so let me just undo that. So once you click on the text here, it's going to give you this button is just to duplicate it, like if you want it more than once. But I just want only once. I'm just going to delete this too. Now you can see that this text is plain text. And remember when we talked about our timeline, understanding our timeline, once you click on anything on your timeline, the buttons that we show below will show you how you can enhance that thing that you clicked from your timeline. So I'm just going to click on this text now, and then from this text I can double click. You can click once and go to style. You see, you click one, you go to style, or you can just double click and it's going to open the style. So from here you can do a whole bunch of things. You can change the font of the text. Rubric, I like this rubric. You can see the way it's changing. I'll go back here and expand it and make it big. You can change it to any font you want, So I'm just going to use this. I think I like this Gotham. Yeah, this Gotham is cool. I'm going to make it small. If you don't see the button that you are using to minimize it from here, you can just shift it to this side so that you can see this button here. And then Monday morning, but you can see, you still can see. Now that's where you have to go to style. I go to styles now, and this is where I can see a bunch of text preset. If I click on this, you see Monday morning, there's a black outline, there's a white outline, white, yellow, red, I don't know that color, orange, blue, and green. I want to use this yellow one. But if I let me just use this white one. If I want to use this white one, you can see it's not showing very well. That's because the stroke is not too much. Now, as you click on this style of text, you can go through any of these things here. You can change the color from here. You can change the color from here. You can change the color of the text from here. But I just like to leave the color at white. So the color is white. You can change the brand color. You can work on stroke. Stroke is just this black edge, this black outline. Let me show you. You can see that black outline. That is the stroke. So you can control how big you want it to be or how small you want it to be. Let me change the stroke color to yellow, to red. You can see it very well now. You can see it. So that is the stroke. It's very, very important, so that it's always make your text pop from the background. Whatever background you are using, this is going to make it pop. So that's how you can add your text. So I just added Monday morning. Let me just leave this color, Monday morning. Okay, this is just fine by me. Let me just say Monday morning. Okay, I can add time. Let me add time and say 8 a.m. 8. You can see the way I'm adding the text, 8 a.m. So I want to drag this to be below, and then I want to use another style. So we just double click, remember, double click on the text and then go to style. Let me use a different font. Let me use serif font, and then let me go to style. You can go to style. If you don't see font that you want here, you can go to add font and add from your phone. You can search for font and download, but I'm just okay with the font here, so I'm just going to click on style. I don't want it to be red, I want it to be yellow. Then I can go to stroke. Remember, it's on yellow. From this style, if you click on text, you can work on your text color here. Any color you choose there is going to be the color of your text. I just want it to be this here. Oh, I lost that yellow. Okay, that yellow. Then I can come to stroke. I want that stroke to be bigger so that people can see it very well. You can see, remember, you can change. Once you click on, if you click on text, or the color here, if you click on any color here, it's going to affect the text. If you click on stroke, all the color here is going to affect the stroke. You can see the stroke now. That's the stroke. So all the color here is affecting the stroke. I just want it to be black. I want it to be black. And then there's glow too. If you want your text to glow, you can see it's glowing, but the glow is going to come from the stroke. So let me change the stroke to red so that you can see the glow. You can see it's glowing. You can see the glow. Well, I don't want glow, so I'm just going to click on this to say I don't want glow. So you can go to the background. So if you want to add background to it, if you click on any of these colors, that will be the color of the background. If you want to add background, so that is it. If you want to add, let me remove the background. Remember, if you want to remove anything, you just click on this button here to say I don't want. So you can go to shadow. This is the color of the shadow. Once you click on the color, it's going to bring it out. So you want it to blur, want it to be distant, you know, that's like your shadow. Which angle do you want? Which angle do you want? So that is that about the shadow. That is that about the shadow. So the curve too, there's curve. So if you want your text to curve, you know, you can just play around the spacing. Italic, do you want it to be bold? Do you want it to be italic? Case, do you want it to be all capital letter or one capital letter and small letter? You can just play around all of this stuff. Oh my god, I already make a mess of a whole lot of this. So let me just delete it and just type it again. Add text, 8 a.m. I want it to be, so double click on it. I want it to be yellow. click on style, yellow. Then I want the stroke to be bigger. So now there are amazing things that I can do to this text. You see, if I just play it like this, they are just there. If you want any text that you want it to be there, that's good. It's just there. But then you can even take it a step further by adding transition. So if you click on this text now, this good morning above, I want it to good morning above. I'll just add animation. These are the animation that you can use. So if you click on this, it's going to bring it like that. You are going to watch it real time. You click on this, it's going to if you click on this, anything you click on here is going to bring it. So let me just use this one. This one I like it. So you can adjust the speed of the transition. It's going to be slower if it's long, but if it's short, it's going to be faster. I want it to be faster. So that is it. And then this is 8 a.m. I want to add animation also. I want it to just come like this. Boom, 8 a.m. So now that is how to add text to your footage. So I'm just adding text like this. Monday morning 8 a.m. like this. Monday morning 8 a.m. I want this 8 a.m. to be slower, so I'm just going to click on it and click on animation and draw this animation bar to make it a little bit slow. So like this, boom, 8 a.m. it's waking up. You can also add in transition. You can add constant transition. Now this one is just in. This is what is bringing the text in. This is in animation. If you click on animation, you see there's in, there's out, and there's loop. This loop, no internet care. Oh my god. So this loop is just going to continue looping. I'm still going to show you. This is out. If you want it to go out this way, you can just click on out. You can see the way the 8 a.m. disappear. Now look at it. So I play it, 8 a.m. Boom, disappears. Back here, I drink my water. Back here, I stand up. Back to the computer. Work time. With the essay, transition, like that. So you can add as many text as possible. Anything you want, wherever you want it, if you want. And then let me chip this in. Either your sticker or your audio or your text. If you want to drag or you want to reposition the position of whatever element you want to adjust, you can just click on it. You can see once you click on it, it will vibrate. Once it vibrates, you can carry it anywhere. So you can see, let's say I want to place this here. I place it here like this. Monday morning. Once you click, you can drag it around. You click, you drag it around. So that is about adding text to your projects. Let me quickly show you what is called text template in CapCut. So let's say you want to add a text and you need some pre-made, like some presets. Like CapCut has already made some preset for you, so you can just edit them, slap them on your footage, and it's very amazing. So let me quickly show you. So once you click on text from here, you go to text templates, and you see a bunch of templates that came with CapCut that you can edit and use. So to use them now, if you see anyone you like here, okay, this awesome, let me just use this awesome as an example. So you can click on awesome, allow it to download and add to your screen. Okay, that is it. You click on this checkbox to confirm it, and then to edit this now, you can see something I was talking about moving of timeline. If I want to extend this awesome throughout my entire timeline now to this side, there's no way I'm extending it because there's one already here. So for me to put it where I can extend it to the entire clip now, I'll just click and hold on it and drag it down to a new timeline. You can see this place is new now, so I can just place it here. Let me check. There's something in the front here, so let me place it here. So by that, I can be able to hold and drag it and extend it to the end of my clip, so it will be there. That's if I want it to be to the end of my clip. So to edit it now, once you click on it from your timeline, then you double click on it on your screen, boom, and then you can change it. You can change it to whatever you want. Course, boom, you can see, and then it go like this, boom, you can see. So it will run through the entire of your timeline. If you don't want it to run through your entire timeline, remember our cutting lesson. You can either cut from here, you click on split and delete these parts, or let me bring it back, or you can just take this edge and drag it like this to wherever you want. It's the same thing as cutting it. So it will go like curse and then boom, that is it. So that's how you can add a text template. There are a bunch of them. Once you go to text template, just check around. If you see anyone you like, check on social media, on Easter holiday, title, vlog, makeup, outro, chapter, spark, Valentine's Day. There are a bunch of them there, so just go ahead and try them and see the one that you like. Let me know your favorite text template in the comment box below. In this section, I'm going to talk about using stickers and emoji. So to use sticker and emoji, I'm still going to open that my sleeping project. I call it sleeping project. So I have my Monday morning here. Wake up, I wake up. Then let's say I want to add a sticker here. I want to add a sticker, so I'll just go down and click on sticker from here, stickers, and then let me wake up with a beautiful, let me give myself some love here. Aha. So as I'm waking up, I want to give myself this love sign. So it's go like this, then the sticker appears. You can move it around anywhere you want. I just want to put it here. Rainbow heart for me. So the rainbow heart appears, circling. You can drag it and extend it as long as you want, but I don't want it to be longer than this. So, and remember that if you want to shift it, you can click and hold and move it around. So I just want to leave it here. So, and also the for stickers, just like this, you can add animation. So I'll click on this and click on animation. In animation, I just want it to come in like boom, spring to action. Let me make it slower. Spring to action. That is my sticker. So you can add as many stickers as you want. As many stickers as you want. I go to sticker now. There's a bunch of stickers that comes with the application. A bunch of stickers. Look at them. There are so many of them. So many of them that can be useful for your project. So many of them that can be useful for your project. So many of them. Let me tell people to like this video. So maybe I'm drinking water. Let me click and hold and drag. Let me trim the sticker, and then let me just drink water, walk away, and it's time to walk. Yeah, let's say I want to add another sticker also. Yeah, what should I add? Just make sure that you add a sticker that follows the idea of what you're doing. Let me add this subscribe sticker here, so I can just drag it, resize it anywhere I want, just put it here. I want it to spring up. I'll click on animation and spring up like that. So when you get there, it's going to spring up, boom, and like that. So that is how to add stickers. Now if you want to add emojis too, you just go to wherever you want to add the emoji. Maybe as I'm drinking water, I want to add a thumbs up emoji. You go to stickers and you see the emoji here. This is it right here. So you can add any of these. any of these. Okay, let me just have like a boss, so you can also, I want to put it here. You can, well, anything you can do to your text you can do to this. So you click, let me add animation, let me make it spring up. I like this spring up animation. So like boss is going to spring up like that. So that is how to add emoji. You can add as many emojis you want. Just go to stickers, emoji, and add, resize, position, add animation if you want. Then your emoji is going to be there, you see. So that is how to add emoji in CapCut. Thank you, and see you in the next section. So in this section, I'm going to be talking about filter and adjustment, a way you can do some color correction and color grading to your video to make it more appealing to the audience. You want the audience to feel the mood of your video. You want the audience to know, to have more connection, more emotional connection to your content by using color correction and color grading, and also by using filter. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this section. So to better understand how filter and color correction works in CapCut, let me open this project. So this is a project, this is a video of me just standing at the window. I was just doing some funny reaction. I don't even know if this is funny or not. So to add filter, you'll be on your neutral timeline and then you scroll and you see filter here. So just click on filter, and CapCut has a lot of amazing filters for you. All you just have to do is keep testing them one after the other. Once you understand the mood or the tone, the kind of picture that you want, you should just check around and find the one that you like. Me, I like this enhance. You can see now, if I click and hold on the screen, on the monitor screen, I'll be able to see the original clip like this. You can see that's the original, and that's the filter I applied. Original, filter, apply. And then you can use this control bar here to either make it go extreme, like this is 100% now. You can see 100%. 100% is even cool. And you can slide it down just a little bit. You see the difference, just a little bit of difference. But I like it to be more extreme. I just like that enhance to be more extreme. Now look at the original footage and look at the filter one. You can see this is nice. This is cool. I like the tone of this picture. Now let's try another one. Let's try Natty. Oh my god, look at Natty. You can see. Let me show you the original footage. You can see. Look at the original and look at the filter apply. You can see this is a different mood at all. This is telling a different story at all. Unlike the enhanced one, you can see this is bright. This is bright early in the morning. But when I'm using this one, it's telling another story to the audience. So let me try another one. This is another one too. Just that some of them can be too extreme. I don't want to go extreme. So you just have to, let me just leave it on this enhance. So you just have to try and check around the different types that you want. There's scenery, there's movie, mono, retro, night scene, style, food. There are plenty of them. Let me try one day. Look at one day. I can just slide this down just to control it, so that it will not be too aggressive. And you can see the original, see the apply one. Let me try open hammer. You can see the color, see the filter. This is the original, this is the filter apply. So you can just check around, check the one that will match whatever you want, whatever the mood you want to set for your audience, and then apply it. So thank you. See you in the next section. So let's say I want to add an effect to a particular place here. So I'm just going to click out I'll be on the neutral timeline level. The neutral, you remember that wherever you are, either you are on sticker or anywhere you are, once you click on this black space, if it does not go, that means there's an arrow here. So you just click on this arrow and then you go neutral. So from this neutral space now, you can add your effects. You can see effects here. I'll just click on effects. Now we have 3 types of effects. I'm still going to explain. I'll still be dropping more videos on different kind of effect that you can do, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to go to video effect. I want to apply the effect to the video. So I'll open effects. Now there are trending effects. These are trending effects. You can see effect that are special effect that you can do to your clips. You can see it real time here. So let's say I just want to add this Astra. So I click on Astra, you can see it right away. You can see it. If you click on it again, you can see adjust. You can click on adjust to adjust the speed. The speed, you know, the longer. Look at it, it's faster, and then it's slower there. So I just want it to be slow. See the range you want it to cover. Just play around. You can play around. If you click on adjust, want to close, just click on this arrow here, this small arrow, to close it like this. So that is adding effect. You can see the range of the effect. Like text and emoji, you can click and drag it to wherever you want. So the effect is just going to apply to here, just like that. You can see the effect. Where I'm dropping the bottle also. Okay, as I'm putting this headset on my ear, I want another effect. So I'll go to video effect. Let me look for one effect, open and close. You can check through a whole lot of effect. They have a whole lot in their library, so you can just check it up. And I just like to choose from this trending one. Okay, let me use this butterfly dream effects. I click adjust. I can adjust the speed. I want it to be be slow. No, let it be fast. Atmosphere. So I click on that. Remember, you can move it around anywhere you want. Once you click and load, and it vibrate. So I'm just going to put the headset on my ear. Oh my god, back here. That is very, very cool. So that is how you can add filter and effects to your project on your timeline. So thank you. See you in the next section. Let me quickly show you how to do adjustment. Let's say you don't want to go the filter way, or maybe you don't see a specific filter that you like, and then you want to do it manually. You want to control your footage by yourself. That is exactly what adjustment is all about. So let me open this clip, this project. So now let's say I want to add adjustment to this clip. Now I want to make it more enhancing, more appealing. I want to give it a specific mood, and I don't want to use filter. I can go ahead and do everything by myself. So what I'll just have to do is be on your neutral timeline, and then you go to adjust. You click on adjust. Now these are a bunch of controls that you can use, and this is brightness. If you slide it forward, you can see how bright the footage is. I just want it to be, I don't want it to be too bright. If you slide it now, you can see it's controlling the exposure. So I just take it down a little bit. Now you have blacks. You want all the black in the clip. Either you want to raise them, or you want to put them down. And then you have a whole lot of things here. There's sharpen. You can sharpen your footage. There's clarity. You can make it clear. There's temperature. Where's temperature? There's contrast. You can give it a little bit of contrast. Give it some contrast. This is temperature. You can control the temperature. You can make it, ready or blue. You can make it bluish. You can just dye things around. just play around, play around, play around. Look at the footage now. Look at the original. This is the original, and this is the adjustment apply. And see, I'm trying to give it another mood entirely. So it just depends on you. It depends on your creativity. You can either use filter, and if you can't find any filter that you want, you can come into the adjustment section and play around. But me, what I'm just going to advise you as a beginner is to check through the filters first. If you can't find a specific filter that you like, then you can slab in the adjustment. The adjustment will come as a layer on your clip. So if I said I wanted to apply just to only this slow motion clip, meaning that when it gets here, it has gone. So if you want it to be all through the entire video, you can just drag it to the end of your clips, and they are going to apply it to all the footages that are on top. So that's how layers work. It will affect everything that is on your main timeline. So if I want to short it, I can drag it, I can even split it. You click on it, you split. You can delete the part that you don't want, just leaving this part. But me, I think I just want it to be from the beginning to this place. So you can see it's very nice. So that's how you can add adjustments to your footage. So thank you, and see you in the next section. So in this section, we are going to be working with audio, and so let me open our sleeping project. So now to add audio, you click on audio. You can either click on the audio here, or you go to the neutral timeline and click on audio here. Then you click on sound. Then you can either add from TikTok sound or from the CapCut library, but then I'll just go to my file. So to go to your file, just click on this button here, and then you can go to device, and you have different kind of, let me just let me just add this one. So now the audio is on the timeline. Now if you so that is the audio. So I can add it like that. I can click on the audio. Remember, you can move it. Once you click and hold, you can move it to wherever you want. So I just want it to begin from the beginning of the clip, and then if you click on it, you can go to volume. So that is how you can add your audio. That is how you can add your audio. You can reduce noise, you can add volume, whatever is there. You can just play around to see what things that you can do to your audio. So you can do voiceover too, apart from music. Let's say you want to add voiceover. Let me just reduce the volume of this music, and then so that I can add the narration. So once you click on audio, you see record here. So let's say you want to record. Oh, sorry, I click on something else. So I click on record now, and then once I press this button now, anything I record is going to automatically be added to my timeline. Anything I record here is going to be automatically added to my timeline. So let me just say, let me go back to the beginning. Record by using the app. Record. 3, 2, giving me countdown. And I wake up. Oh, the reason why I'm unable to record is because I'm recording the screen of my phone. I'm recording the screen of this phone for this tutorial, so that's why I'm unable to record. But once you just press the record button, it's going to give you countdown, and then you'll be able. Oh, it's working already. All right, so I'm just waking up early in the morning. It's Monday morning. I grab my bottle of water and I drink, getting ready to start the day. So just take it like that, then you click again and it stop, and you can see it automatically added to the timeline. So when you play it like this, oh, it's working already. All right, so I'm just waking up early in the morning. It's Monday morning. I grab my bottle of water and I drink, getting ready to start the day. So just take it like that. So that is how to add voiceover. So now let's talk about sound effect too. You can add sound effects. You know how to add music, how to do voiceover. How about sound effect? Let's say the way this early morning is revealing, just the way it's revealing. Let me use my 2-hand to zoom the timeline. From here, I want to add a sound effect. So what I'll do is I'll go to audio. When you are in audio, you see sound, you see sound effects. Sound is basically for music and long songs, while sound effects is for sound effects. So to have sound effects, just click on sound effects, and then you can see a lot of trending. I just want to use sound effects. I want to use swoosh. So you can type what you want, swoosh, and I'll hit the search bar. You just let me just use this one. So just search for the one that you want, basically something like, let me increase the volume. So you click on the sound effect and then you can increase the volume, and then you see, the sound effect does not really follow. Let me go and look for another one. Let me just look for the one that will follow. That will be like vroom. So sound effects, sound, swoosh. I like that swoosh, man. No. You can use this, although it's a little bit scary, but you can just take your time to look for the sound effect that will work for you. But then you can use your own sound effects. If you have any sound effect downloaded to your phone, you can use it. If you want to use the sound effect that is on your phone, you, instead of clicking on sound effects, you can click on sound, click on this file button and click on device, and then it will show your device. So if I look for, do I have any swoosh on my phone, you can search for the name of the sound effect that you downloaded to your phone. But I can't remember any. Okay, this is one. That's another thing. So I can just import it from here, and so if you want to use the default sound effect from CapCut library, use the sound effects. But if you already have the sound effect that you want to use downloaded to your phone, you use sound, because if you use sound effects, you won't be able to check your file. You'll be able to check your phone for your own sound effect. But if you use sound, you can check your file. So, and then you'll be able, oh, it's working already. All right, so let me zoom out. Waking up early in the morning. It's Monday morning. I grab my bottle of water and I drink, getting ready to start the day. So let me put a sound effect with this transition here. So I just go to sound effects. Let me just use one. I don't want to waste time. Let me search for my let me search for whoosh, something like this. So I can increase the volume. If the volume is low, then I can do like something like that. Okay, this place now, let me add another sound effect. Let me add the explosion. So I'll go to sound effects. I have one explosion here already. I need to go like something like that. So you can go like phew, just take it like that, and then you can see. So sound effect is really very important. So that is how to add your sound effects, how to add your background music, and how to record your own voiceover in CapCut. So thank you and see you in the next section. You are welcome to the last section of this smartphone video editing class. This is the last section. This is where I'm just going to show you how to export your video and how to set the quality for the export to give you the highest quality that you can get, so that people will enjoy a clear video or your clear content. So if you have been here so far, you've been following this tutorial from the beginning, and to this point you are here to subscribe, what exactly are you waiting for? What exactly are you waiting for? I don't know. So right now, smash that like button and then subscribe. And if this is your first time on this channel, smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and comment I subscribe, and I'll personally welcome you into this channel. This is a channel where we do stuff like this, filmmaking, tutorials, and a whole lot more. And I'm still going to be dropping more amazing tutorial about CapCut. This is just like the introduction. This is just you getting to know the app. There will be some advanced tutorial, keyframe, chroma key. I'll be releasing some special effects, viral effect that you can create viral effect on this CapCut application. So if you are here to subscribe, oh my god, you're going to miss a lot. So subscribe now, comment and subscribe, and I'll personally welcome you into this family. So let me open our sleeping project. I call it sleeping project. And then before I proceed, if you click on these three dots at this right corner, you can rename your project. So let me just rename this to sleeping project. Confirm. Please always name your project. So I'm going to open it. Remember, this is where we stop from the last section. So how do I export this now? If you look at this extreme icon now, you see export and you see 1080. That is if you shot your clips in 1080p. So if you click on this 1080, you see some settings, the resolution, you see 2K. It depends on the capacity of your phone. CapCut, once you install CapCut, is going to analyze your phone and bring in and give you the maximum amount of capabilities that the application can perform on your phone. So 1080p is good. The highest resolution that the better resolution that you need is 1080p, 30 frames per second or 25 frames per second. I'm still going to drop an extensive video on all this resolution and framing that does this code rate later. But for now, the settings that you need is just 1080. Make sure this is on 1080, and then this is on 30 frames per second, and then the default setting is always very good. So then to export your project now and turn it into an amazing project, you have to just click on export and then allow it to export. So it's exporting. It's creating your movie for you. It's combining everything together to give you your final content. So I really want to appreciate you for watching this far. I did not intend to make this video long, but then I realized that I had to like kind of
explain it very well for people that are complete beginners. So that's why it's long like this. And if you've been coming with me, I really appreciate. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. It's very, very important, very important. So 99. So we now have our project, and boom. So from here you can share, but you can always go to your app and share. So this is my video. So let me watch. And then you'll be able, oh, it's working already. All right, so I'm just waking up early in the morning. It's Monday morning. I grab my bottle of water and I drink, getting ready to start the day. Just take it like that.